We have no details at all yet, Ros. The news really just coming into us and confirmed within the last half an hour or so by his publicist that Prince has passed away. We know that he had been ill, reportedly taken to hospital over the last few days with flu-like symptoms. He had been released and had gone back to his home. There was some initial confusion when all the authorities would say was that someone had died at Paisley Park, at Prince's home, later confirming that it was in fact Prince. So much more is to be learned about this. We don't have the details, but as you say, this is terribly sad news for the music industry.
And aside from shifting a huge amount of units and having endless hits, his influence is hard to overstate, isn't it?
It is, and coming in the year that David Bowie passed away, I think you can talk about Prince in the same terms as we would talk about Bowie, that he really changed the landscape. He had a very, very unique style. His impact on the industry was quite unique, and of course hit after hit that he had, especially in the, let's say, the 1980s, in the 90s, and still today he was still a major force in the industry. It is just terribly shocking. And terribly sad news.
In terms of his health in recent years, he's been doing gigs, hasn't he? He's been producing music. There was nothing to suggest he might have something that could take his life.
That's true, and this is why this has come as such a shock that no one really that I'm aware of had any idea that Prince was suffering from ill health. And as I say, the reports over the last few days were simply that he was suffering from some sort of flu-like symptoms and that he had been sent back home. So no, there's no knowledge of anything more sinister than that, and that's why I think people are really reeling in this past hour or so, having heard this news.
I see in there a couple of news wires, a very short statement from the publicist just confirming that he has passed. Do we have any more information from people close to him?
I have no further information. As I say, the information to us is just coming in the last few minutes. So we don't know the conditions, the situation. His body, we understand, was found at his home. The quote that we had from the authorities was that it was in an unresponsive state and that he was later pronounced dead. More than that, at this stage, we don't know.